I just ran away from home.
Okay. Do you go to school?
No. I haven't finished first grade. But I called because my two little sisters, they're chained up right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they...
Do you have pictures of that?
Yes, I can show you.
We got a call for a check the welfare here at your house. So...
Some evil parents think no one will ever find out what happens behind closed doors. But what happens when their own kids pick up the phone and call the police on them?
Scared, show them. You called, you're scared, you talk to them. Man, I'm going to jail.
We're out of here.
Why are you doing that to her? You know what you did, man.
And that's from him? Yes. I'm asking you, how did you discipline your daughter? That's all I'm asking.
These are the moments when kids called the police to arrest their abusive parents.
Came over and he hit me on the chest like that, and I moved a little bit. I'm like, please don't hit me. I'm scared to be by my neck, and he picked me up in the air, and I couldn't breathe.
There was a physical altercation that occurred between you and them.
No, I just disciplined my son.
On April 2nd, 2022, officers were dispatched to a remote cabin in Flagler County, Florida, after receiving a desperate call from 3 terrified brothers who were on the run from their father.
Back there in the woods with you. Who's in the house?
Your dad's in this house? Or in... Yeah, tell your brother to come up. You guys just come up here a little bit. So all you guys are brothers? You're all brothers? Okay. And you live here with your dad in the camper?
Yes.
Does anybody else live in the camper?
No, just us.
Just you guys? All right. Is your mom in the picture at all?
I mean, yeah, she's a dispenser.
Oh.
She's actually with me right now.
Oh, okay. Obviously, we were told that something happened, your dad.
Yeah.
I see marks on your neck.
Those are mosquito bites.
Oh, okay.
Can we just leave? I don't.
So what happened last night? I guess, was there something happened last night or tonight?
Yeah, last night he wanted to wash the top of the camper, so we went there and we washed it. And I'm scared of heights, and there was soap and everything on the floor, so I was scared. I'm still washing it, and he got really angry. And he was and he came over and he hit me on the chest like that, and I moved a little bit. I'm like, please don't hit me. I'm scared to be up here. I was really scared. I just wanted to go down, but I was still trying to clean it before we went down there. And then he was like, no, I'm trying to tell you good job, and he hit me again. I said, please, thank you, but please don't hit me. And then he kept doing that, and then I got really freaked out because I started swearing back and forth, and I yelled, I was like, please stop, and he grabbed me by my neck and he picked me up in the air, and I couldn't breathe, and then he took me and he sweat my feet out and threw me on the floor, and then I tried to get up and leave, and he grabbed me and pushed me back on the floor and told me I wasn't going anywhere. And
okay.
This morning, he was rubbing my dad's back, and he grabbed him by his foot and tried to make him tell a joke or something, and he didn't want to say the joke, and he just kept squeezing his foot, and he was like, I don't care if I break it, and he just kept squeezing his foot, and then he couldn't he was crying, so he couldn't really make out words, and then he grabbed me, picked him up by his neck, and threw him on the bed, and that's why his shirt's all messed up.
Yeah, I don't think you would appreciate cops being in his property, his space,
Yeah, we just get our stuff out of
He doesn't really have a choice at this particular point in time. All right. So that came from your shirt got ripped?
Yeah, he picked me up on my shirt and threw me.
Are you able to tell him if he comes out here that it was a complaint from the neighbors for yelling?
I mean, we'll just tell him we got a call about, supposedly a concern for the kids here.
He grabbed me and threw me. I was on the step and he
why did he do that?
Because he wouldn't tell a joke.
Just because you wouldn't tell a joke?
Yeah, because this morning
what was the joke, if you don't mind me asking?
He jumped on my bed and he has a big beard, so he was rubbing it on me, and he's riding big fat girls with big hairy beards. And I didn't want to say it, and he flipped out.
And that's when he grabbed your foot?
He started squeezing it, trying to get me to say it, and then I didn't say it, so he let go after 5 minutes. And and then turned around and grabbed my shirt.
And what did he do after he threw you to the ground?
He like started yelling like,
"Why don't you listen?" And then he threw our laundry out the door, and then he started punching the walls and the doors, and he like slammed the door shut, and then he started throwing stuff in his room. He like broke a stool against the door.
Okay. Did you see what happened last night?
I think we all witnessed everything.
When speaking with the three boys, officers received detailed statements about what had happened and what had led their father to subject them to such horrific treatment. When they learned he might be armed, they knew they had to act quickly to approach and detain him before anyone else could get hurt.
Turn around. Turn all the way around. Do a full 360. Yes. Keep going. No, you gotta hold your shirt. Keep holding it and turning. Keep going. All right, you can drop it. Keep your hands in there. Go down to your knees. There you go.
What's happening?
I'm about to poop myself. Okay, relax. I'm about to poop. Relax. Relax. Relax.
I've never been raped in my life. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Where's my boy?
Yeah, you're safe.
I have seizures from anxiety. I'm gonna pass out.
Sheriff's office! Anybody inside the camper needs to come to the door.
There's ARs here.
Yeah, there's a 0 and a shotgun right here.
All right, everything's okay?
Yeah.
He's okay? We're talking to him right now. Just letting you guys know.
We have our bags, and there's a jacket. It's like
Well, we're trying to figure this all out real quick. So as soon as we figure out what's going on and what we're going to be doing, then we can deal with all that. Okay.
Everybody needs help, man. They just gotta ask for it, you know?
And over every day, man. I live in this little camper with my boys, man. I'm just trying. Work every freaking day. It's 7 days a week, man. I'm overtired. I'm overworking. It's a lot of things. I just have like 10 people around me the last 3 months. You know? Work is hard, man. We're short 5 people at work. I'm working 7 days a week. I don't get along with over there. I work a couple extra hours and my car breaks.
Do you need money help? Do you need, psychological therapy help?
I don't need no psychological therapy.
So what's the help that you need?
It's just stress. It's just stress from
anger management, stress management.
No. This is embarrassing. This stress right here makes me nervous. Like they're gonna kick me out. I have nowhere to go. The door on my house is broke.
When officers spoke with the father, it quickly became clear that he was trying to portray himself as the victim. But despite his efforts to hide his dark side, the officers saw right through him, and with the children's statements to back it up, they understood just how unfit he truly was as a parent.
You're supposed to have them on your day, and she refused to give them. Start a log, okay? Take her back to family court, say, Judge, I'm supposed to have her Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All your phone conversations with her, text messages.
It doesn't work. I did that. I kept the logbook.
I can only tell you what I know. I don't know your situation.
Unfortunately, most of the times, you're going to need an attorney because they can usually...
My attorney just... James Evans off of Daytona Beach, lobster fishing. It's embarrassing. These shorts are super thin. I have no underwear on.
Listen, when you do get to the jail, they are going to change you out into their clothing
Have all that
anyway.
in jail for you. Clean, fresh, clean stuff. New stuff.
All right, I know they already had spoken to you a little bit, but the reason we got here is there was a call about, concern for the children's safety, that there was like a physical altercation that occurred between you and them.
No, I just disciplined my sons.
Okay.
There's,
What did they do that required discipline? I didn't hear that part.
weren't listening.
Weren't listening? What were they told to do?
Please, I can get some shorts.
So,
We're not going to put any more clothes on.
your hands, I saw that they had some fresh,
I do tree work. I do tree work.
Was it from punching anything in the house?
I already
the
answered
camper?
the same question you're asking.
Okay.
Who called the cops? The police?
I don't even know that right now. Who called?
So last night, the kid
Goes
on the
on.
roof, you said you grabbed his shirt because he was slipping. Was he being disciplined at any point last night on the roof of the camper?
He was hyperventilating and about to slip and fall off. And I grabbed the front of his shirt and sat him down quick. We had a gallon of dish soap on the top, cleaned it. It was slippery. If he fell, I would have fell. We'd have both went right off the side.
Okay. So how did you get him to sit down? How did you have to do
I just
that?
told you.
I didn't
I
really.
grabbed his shirt and sat him down.
Slung him down like this or pushing him down? I mean, there's a lot of ways that you can put somebody down. I'm just trying to figure out,
I feel like this is going to be used against me. I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
I'm just trying to figure out how you say you sat him down. There's a lot of ways, like, we can sit people down. I could push you down. I could just guide you down. I could leg sweep you, put you down.
Did my kids call?
It had nobody put in as the call, or I don't know, like we said, we were right here as soon as the call came out.
Which kid was it that wasn't doing the dishes this morning?
It was all three of them. It was their dishes.
Okay. And one was sitting on the steps and you pulled him up by his shirt?
I already answered these questions 3 times. I feel like you're going to interrogate me and use this against me.
So, like I said, I got their side of the story, the children. I spoke to them, right? So, there's always the other side, too. All right. Which kid was it that wasn't doing the dishes today? You said all 3?
All 3 of them. I feel like I pulled my pants. I'm so sorry. It's the stress.
How did his shirt get ripped? Obviously, his shirt is ripped.
I don't feel comfortable talking anymore.
Okay. All right. Well, then I go based off. All I can go based off of is how they told me the incident went down.
By this point, the father was beginning to grasp the serious trouble he was in. Yet he still insisted that he had done nothing wrong and merely disciplined his children.
He was sitting behind me on the steps, and I was talking to him. He wasn't listening, and he's been doing that a while. He doesn't listen. I'm like, Rob, I asked you a question, and I grabbed his shirt. He was leaning back. I pulled it up, and it was already ripped. It was an old shirt. I pulled him up and said, go do the dishes, please. We're not listening. Make your bed and let's wash up and go do something. I'm sorry. That's this stress and anxiety making me throw up and poop my pants.
What happened to the wooden stool in there?
I don't know.
It's like broken. I just trying to.
It was broken. It's an old stool.
It's an old stool? Oh, okay. I just saw it was on the floor, broken in pieces. So was there anything about a joke? One of them not...
They all joke around.
Saying a joke you wanted them to say?
They all joke around.
They all joke around? Okay. I'm good. We'll put him in the patrol car. There's some air conditioning back there.
No socks, no shoes. They're in the back of my car.
Can I hug him, please? Can they hug me?
No, not right now.
Can you hug my kids?
No, I mean, not today, right this second. It's not that you'll never be able to, it's just right now, no.
Right now they're out of view. They can't see you, and I don't want them to see you. So once they go to get them to the patrol car, they still can't see you. I don't want them to see handcuffs.
It's a traumatic situation.
Yeah, I don't want them to see handcuffs. That's why we pull the patrol car down the driveway. They're not going to see anything.
That's how it goes every time. That's nothing different.
I've got kids of my own. I will talk to them, explain them what's going on.
Right now they're upset. They're scared.
They call the cops on their dad?
I don't even know who made the call.
This is an anonymous caller that came across our office.
It can't be anonymous.
It was anonymous. The 3 kids were hiding in the woods, and we got here. They
hiding in the woods?
That was the call that came across us. All right.
No.
You can pull the report, sir.
All right. I'm gonna walk over the car.
Third-party call.
I just got to get photos. We take photos of everybody.
Of what?
Of just your person. But let's not even play this game, dude.
I do tree work.
We already know that you punched the wall. You punched the wall. Is that a crime?
I punched my own door.
Okay, you punched your own door. It's
I
not a
punched my
crime.
own door. So why are you taking pictures?
Because it's what we do. We investigate.
You think I punched one of my sons?
No. Then nobody ever said that.
I haven't meant to stay here. I'm sorry. This is... I understand. I know. And to watch my family go through my dad my whole life, and I worked so hard. This isn't the end or anything, dude. This is just us doing our job. You're stressing me to pass out.
You're probably having a seat. We'll do better.
Breathe in through your nose.
You got cool air conditioning blowing on your face there.
It's humid out here. It's sticky to bugs.
I'm dizzy from the stress.
The man was charged with 2 counts of felony child. Moving on to the case of an abusive father whose daughter was tired of the repeated mistreatment and decided enough was enough.
My dad's always been like overprotective.
And how did that happen?
He's around the house pushing me down.
Okay. Your daughter's got marks on her arms. She's saying that you caused them.
Here, you can see, he's got
On August 23, 2024, officers received a call about a physical dispute between a teenager and her father. When they arrived, the dad seemed surprised, almost confused, to see police at his door at that hour.
Officer Bruno with the City of Dallas Police Department. Can you open the door for me?
Say what?
Can you open the door for me?
For what?
Do you have a 14-year-old daughter here?
Yes, I do.
What's her name?
What is this about?
Because we got a call of a physical dispute. What's your daughter's name?
My daughter is Kira Kimura. I don't
Okay.
understand.
Can you go ahead and open the door for me?
Hold on a second before we get into all this. What is this?
I got a
physical?
call about a dispute, verbal, physical, at this address.
There's no verbal
Concerning
and
your
physical.
daughter. So we're here to check on.
There's no verbal and physical.
Oh, can you open the door so we can investigate it and confirm that nothing happened?
I disciplined my daughter, but there's no verbal physical
We're gonna have to
dispute.
talk to her, unfortunately. Somebody called 911. So now that
Somebody
we're
called
here,
911.
Somebody did. If we're here, we didn't just show up.
Nicole. Nicole.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
What, they want me?
No, me.
Is your 14-year-old daughter here?
Yeah.
Can I speak to her, please?
I don't understand.
All right. So,
I don't even understand why.
well, all right, listen, I'm going to explain it to you, okay? We got a 911 call here about something going on. It's got something to do with your daughter. We are going to check on your daughter. You can have her come to the door so we can talk to her and make sure everything's okay. It'll make it a whole lot easier.
Video 211, are you clear for Metro?
Let them talk to Kamara.
Kamara! Who called, ma'am?
I don't know.
Does your daughter have a phone?
Yeah.
Somebody called?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kamara
Did they just
could have
have a little
called.
spat?
Hmm.
Did they just have a little argument or something?
Yeah, they.
Does she have somebody in Cobb who she could call as well?
In what?
Coming up, Kimura came out of the house and approached the officers. She began to explain what she had been going through with her father, and it didn't take long before the devastating truth started to unfold.
Hey, come talk to me. I'm Sergeant Ross. Did you call 911? Oh, okay. What's going on? You want to talk over here? Yeah? Okay. Come on, let's go over here. Oh, so what's going on?
My dad's always been like overprotective, and he's like, so tonight, like we were supposed to paint the fence, and my stepmom told my dad that we're being lazy, you know, and trouble stuff. So
This is your dad or your stepdad?
my dad. That's my stepmom.
Oh, your stepmom. Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
He asked for my phone, and I gave it to him, and he's always been on my tail about my phone.
457 radio, how many calls did we receive about
He's
this
like,
incident?
give me your phone, and then I gave him my phone.
2, I believe now, 3.
He asked me for my password, and I didn't give him my password, so I guess we're going back and forth, and he told me to stand up, and he started.
Are you 23?
He's always like this time it just got
all
out
night,
of hand.
15
In my stomach, he put me on my shoulder. Yes. It's nothing really there, but I got bruises on my shoulder. Here.
Can I see it?
Yes.
And that's from him?
Yes. And
457, we have had 3 calls now.
And how did that happen?
He's around the house, pushing me down.
Like, is that being playful or is he trying to hurt you? Okay. And that happened
Right now, like just a few minutes ago.
Okay. Alright, do me a favor and hang out right here. Just kind of lean up against that bumper, okay?
When officers saw the bruises on Kimura's body, everything changed. The officers realized that the situation was far more serious than first anticipated.
So, can I get yours and I guess that's your husband? Can I get yours and his driver's license, please? Because we have to document why we were out here.
Who did you get this information from?
Our 911 dispatch center. We received multiple calls. Actually.
Multiple calls.
So what happened? To result in us coming out here.
Honestly, I don't even know why y'all out here.
Okay, well, we received a total of 3 calls.
3 calls
about a physical incident out
from
here.
What, her friends?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. That's why I'm saying, why are y'all out here?
Our dispatch center takes the calls and they send us here, but we received 3 calls of a physical altercation here, so we're here to investigate it.
I'm a father. There's no law against me disciplining my child. I don't understand.
Well, there's laws about doing it certain ways.
Okay, so
How did she
you
get
think this is a...
Well, I'm going to ask you. I don't think anything. I'm here to investigate, right? So how did she get the marks on her arms that she's telling me that you caused by hitting her?
I don't know what marks she's talking about, so, I mean...
Okay. So you don't know anything about those. How did you discipline her, if you don't mind me asking?
So, are you taking me to jail? Go ahead and take me to jail.
Well, I don't know yet.
I don't understand.
Well, I'm trying to explain it to you, but I don't know how else to put it to you. We're investigating this incident, okay? Your daughter's got marks on her arms. She's saying that you caused them.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm asking you, how did you discipline your daughter? That's all I'm asking.
So, the officer just talked to her, right?
I just talked to her.
You just talked to her. Mm-hmm. What'd she say?
She said that you hit her in the arms.
Did it go like what happened in between the spanking? That's all we're trying to get.
What they want me to say?
Okay. Step out here.
What they want me to say?
Step out here. You got anything on you we need to know about?
No, there's nothing on.
No? Okay, go ahead and flip that cigarette out. Well, he's going to be detained right now until we get some more answers.
Some answers.
So what you gonna just put him in the car or something? Answer the question or?
All right. Did you witness the discipline?
No, sir.
You didn't. Okay.
The father's refusal to speak openly about how he disciplined his daughter only made things worse. And even though the full story wasn't clear yet, the signs were pointing in a dark direction.
Let me see these marks again. How did that happen?
Over here trying to fight me about her phone. So, I don't.
But we're asking you to explain the situation, and you're not trying to cooperate. So we're trying to ask you, tell us what happened.
I'm
That's all.
telling you, I didn't do anything other than any other father would do.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't.
All I'm trying to say is to explain it. So if you were trying to spank her, she moving around, she doing whatever, then things happen in between there. But you're not explaining. You're not saying
that's it. I mean, I don't even understand what am I supposed to explain? I said I disciplined my child.
But
I didn't.
How? That's the question. How?
Despite being detained, the man remained uncooperative as officers prepared to place him in the squad car. Meanwhile, medical personnel arrived on scene and began treating Kimura. As she received care, she continued to reveal just how badly her dad had been abusing her.
Okay, so I'm listening. He's asking for my passport. I'm saying no. And he's like, "Are you my daughter?" And I'm like, "No, I'm your son." He's like, he told me to stand up, and then he pushed me against the wall. He started pushing me, and then like he just kept saying, "I'm grown, right? You're grown, right? You're grown, right?" And I'm on the floor, and he's I think he was like grabbing my shoulder like this. Yeah.
Is that where it hurts?
I think like his nail went through my skin and broke skin. stood like right beside him, and I'm still on the floor. He's punching me, and I end up on the other side of him, and he's still punching me. He kicked me. Okay. I think he tried to kick me in my stomach, but I'm holding up. And then he told me to get up and go to the living room. He's pushing me and we're in the hallway, and he's pushing me, and he keeps asking me, am I grown, and pushing me towards the picture in the hallway. And he pushed me in my stomach in the hallway. Okay. And like I was lost in breath, like I couldn't breathe. Okay. And I ended up being by the door.
Okay. Do you have a shirt on under your sweatshirt? Do you have a bra on? Okay. You want to show me? Show me your shoulders here.
Something like that. I think it's not okay. Before he been like this, where I'm having bruises and stuff, but I'm not saying nothing. Like I'm scared. I don't.
So this has been going on for a while. Okay. So I'm just gonna take a picture of it. Okay. So I'll start here. Okay.
Mark.
Get this arm here.
Mark. Mark.
Okay. Let me see here. I can see, he's got some marks there.
Mark. Mark.
Okay. Let's see. Your shoulder.
Mark.
Her body was covered in bruises from past abuse. Kimura stayed silent for so long, but finally made the brave choice to call the cops. Her final step was a written statement, sealing her father's fate as he was taken to jail to face the consequences of his actions.
Let's try to... So, just like he said, you can put your name and your birthday, and then your address, and let's see. Oh yeah, so name, birthday, your address, Dallas, Georgia, your zip code, and then write.
You finished writing it? Am I going to enjoy reading it? No? Okay. Our phones? You have more than one phone? Oh, okay.
Do you drink alcohol?
Sometimes.
What do you drink?
A beer after work.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a lineman. I work for Greystone Power.
How long have you been doing that?
8 years.
Do you enjoy it?
Not as much as this. You got kids?
Do I have kids? No, I turn 21 next month.
That don't mean you don't have kids, though.
Oh, yes, it does.
I know. I work with several guys that have children at that same age, so y'all gonna take my girls from me?
Am I? No. As for that decision in the future, it's not up to me. So I have no idea.
I wasn't saying you in particular. Okay, come on, man.
I have no idea.
You've never seen this before.
Each situation is case by case.
The man was eventually taken to jail and charged with maltreatment. Moving on to the case of when officers responded to a chaotic household where a father had beaten his daughter.
Let's all work out, hon.
Yeah, well,
I have no clue.
All right, let's talk about the night before, over by the marathon.
I said, yeah, I
I snatched her hair out. You know, he actually verbally admitted it to me just now.
Well, hey, listen, I didn't do it. Okay. I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to jail, me!
Yeah, let's get her out of here.
Why are you doing that to her?
On September 11th, 2022, a 15-year-old called the police after her father did something terrifying to her.
Hi there. What's going on?
My little friend here. She's in my car. I locked her in my car.
Okay.
She called on her dad.
Okay.
Her dad abused her.
Her dad did what?
He abused her, like he beat her. And he left bite marks on her cheek. She has scars all up here and on her back, on her legs. She's terrified.
How old is she?
15.
15? Okay. Where is he at?
He's in the bathroom, but he told me he's not here. I've been trying to get him to calm down.
So when did that happen? When did the...
Yesterday morning, I believe. In the wee hours of the morning.
So she called?
Yeah. He just confirmed everything she just said to me. He confirmed everything. He said, yeah, I damn near tried to kill her.
Over what?
Because she wanted to come back home. He has people coming back and forth, you know, that try to take over his place. And like I said, this is not a dope boy, you know what I mean? You got a kid here. You can't have people around here like that.
What happened to Marion? Yeah.
Scared? Show them. You called, you're scared, you talk to them. These people need to talk to.
When the officers arrived at the residence, they spoke with a family friend who gave them a quick rundown of what had happened before they talked to the girl, who was severely traumatized.
She's having anxiety. She don't want to be here with him. She's terrified to go in the house.
Where did this happen?
He went behind the marathon first.
Where did it happen at?
He kept her out at the marathon in the truck all night long. Night before last. And I kept telling him to bring her back here, bring her back here. Now, I'm not her mom, but she's like my child, you know?
Where's her mom?
He has custody of her.
Yeah.
And she's so terrified. But, I mean, you called, you gotta talk to them, you gotta show them. Because that's the only way things are gonna get resolved. If that's really how you feel and it's the truth, then you gotta speak up. Silence is never heard. And you know, I never tell you nothing wrong. Because see, while he's saying he called the cops on me for having you in my car right now, he's sitting there saying he's not home. Because they're here. See what I'm saying? Just scared. I don't like that.
He just told me not to tell him nothing about this. He just told me not to tell him nothing about this.
But unfortunately, that's the situation when you call the cops.
Right.
You have to get some type of information because eventually somebody's going to end up going to jail for them coming out here.
Just come over here for me. When did it happen? Yesterday? The night before last? Here? Where? You guys in the car? What?
I said I want to go home.
You got you by your what? Oh, your brakes, you said? Because you were trying to get out of the car? Why didn't you call the police after? You couldn't? This the first time you can call? Yeah, I understand. Where were you staying before? You've been staying here since last time I seen you here? Yeah? What kind of injuries do you have? Dad? Scratch on your face? Lip? He was hitting you and stuff like that? You have something on your chest as well?
The girl had visible signs of mistreatment. The incident had happened 2 days earlier, but due to shock and anxiety, she hadn't called the police until the family friend explained to her that silence is never the solution.
Is that your dad's brother? I meant sister? Oh, no, okay.
Did he tell you what he did to her?
Oh, yeah.
What did he tell you?
He told me that he beat her ass. And he said, I damn near took her out of here. I said, you damn near took her out of here? He was like, well, not took her out, not almost, but pretty damn near. He said, yeah, I snatched her hair out, you know. He actually verbally admitted it to me just now. I said, so if you would have took her out, how would you have felt? Because you want her so much around you, but if you take her out, how would you feel? He's like, I wouldn't have killed my baby, man. I love my baby. I'm like, but you've hurt her. But one person she thought would never hurt her, hurt her. So now she doesn't trust me, and she's so terrified to go in the house, and all these people thought of her in her home. But she's so terrified, she doesn't want to go. He threatened me this morning. If I didn't bring her back this morning, he was going to have me arrested for kidnapping. I said, how can I get arrested for kidnapping when you willingly, openly gave her to me yesterday?
Right.
You brought her to me.
About what time did you bring her to you yesterday?
It was like 3, 4. It was afternoon.
Afternoon? Okay. What did he say when you dropped her off?
He said, keep her, take her home, protect her. Wherever I go, if I have to go somewhere, take her with me. Don't leave her alone. You don't trust nobody with her but me.
Did she show you injuries? Significant?
Yeah, she got like a nice little bruise right here on her leg, scratch on her
bite mark.
Face, her lip.
Yeah, he had a mouth on her.
And she was gonna show me something on her chest, but she didn't.
Okay.
2 nights ago, you said?
Hello?
2 nights ago? 2
Night
nights
before
ago.
last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Behind like the marathon. Right there.
All right.
The family friend told officers that the father had verbally admitted to what he had done to his daughter. This meant that even before speaking with the father, the officers already had 2 sources of evidence pointing toward him as the violent suspect.
Well, let's see if he'll come to the door.
Say what?
So we're going to see if he'll come to the door.
I highly doubt he is.
What's that?
I said I highly doubt he is. She was already saying to tell him that he's not here, but he is in there.
Hi there. Hi there.
You want to know what's going on with her?
Yes.
All right, check it out. Check it out. Okay, so we argue and very sternly. You know what I'm saying? She has a mouth. She disrespects me, whatnot. So I had some people here that had no business here. I've been told to leave. She wanted to come home. I said, no, you're not coming home. Now, what's disturbing her is that y'all are here and she's scared I'm going to jail. Now, I don't know. It's because I started to call y'all earlier. Being dead serious. She hasn't been home the entire night. You feel me? I dropped her off with my homegirl right there. Come to find out, she with the people that I put out my house. Now, whatever happened between last night and her linking back up with them this morning, I have no clue.
All right. Let's talk about the night before. Over by the marathon. The 2 of you in your vehicle.
We was arguing in the vehicle because, listen, she wanted to come home, right? So you're telling me what she's not going to do, what she is going to do. She got out of the vehicle. I grabbed her by her shirt. Her being my child, get back in the car. Get back in the vehicle, and we drove off and went behind Culver's. That was it.
What?
That
Behind
was
what?
Culver's. You know,
Culver's?
No, it's not directly behind Culver's, but you go up 301, make a left on University, and that first
Well,
left on
look.
Swift.
We can just be totally honest. Her story was a little bit more than you just put her in the car.
No.
And that's the real reason why we're here. No other.
Now listen. I don't beat my child, but what I do is you're gonna sit your ass down and do what I tell you to do, because now you're openly being disrespectful, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
When police confronted the man, he kept trying to talk about an argument from the day before. But when officers directed him to the real reason they were there, he denied everything.
I understand that, but we really focusing on the physical part of it.
Okay.
So you put her in the car, then what?
We drove off, and when we got behind Culver's, over there in that blue parking lot, we sat down and we talked. I don't know what she told you. I don't know what the people she was with last night, because she hanging with some real nasty, evil ass niggas. I'm telling you the God honest truth. Ask her. She has not been here the entire night. I don't know what they done put in their head.
So 2 nights ago, where'd you guys stay?
Not last night.
No.
Last night, I was here last night. 2 nights ago, that'd have been the night before last. Right over there. Listen, when I parked my car, my shit was there for 12 hours. It was that bad that I could not be here. Listen, if I don't feel comfortable.
It's your house, right?
Now listen, I cleared it. Yes, sir. I invited some people in, and like me and my daughter, we got a good relationship. I want to let you know that. We got a good relationship. It's a beautiful father-daughter relationship. We ain't never argued. Well, we argued, but it wasn't like how it is now where you're openly disrespecting. You will go out your way to disrespect me because you got people in your ear telling you anything. You ain't got to listen to your daddy, this, that, and the third. You ain't got to do what he tell you to do. None of that. Now, when you come out your mouth, Demaria, I'm going to ask you, please stop disrespecting me. Okay, so now, I grabbed you, you just kind of scratched me. All right? Sit down. Now sit down, close this door, don't move.
Alright. So your story is you just pulled her in the car.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing else to that girl. I don't know what the fuck she got running. And I'm telling you the God honest truth. I don't know what the fuck she got running. I don't know what they done put in her head.
How'd she get all the injuries on her?
Sir, I have no fucking clue. I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious on her. I'm not lying. If she didn't tell you, I don't fucking know.
Okay, well, therein lies the issue is...
Did she say I did?
Yes, she did.
I did not do that. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I didn't do that. And it's foul. Hey, Takar, who she been hanging with lately? I'm going to jail?
Yeah, go ahead and put your hands behind his back for now. All right?
Takar, who said she been hanging with? Takar, who said she been hanging with?
Hold on.
Hey, listen.
I'll grab your phone.
You don't have to tell Miriam what she's doing. Like, I didn't do nothing to her. Hey, hold on, wait.
What?
I'm being detained, I'm under arrest.
Right now you're under arrest, okay?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah?
What did I do?
Well, right now it's for suspicion of child abuse.
Oh my God. Can I turn my wrist? Please go talk to her.
Yeah, okay.
Please go talk to her. Please go talk to her and tell her.
The man was placed in cuffs, but continued to claim that he had done nothing wrong. The officers then spoke with the family friend, who, despite only knowing the family for a few weeks, had grown very close to the girl. They discussed getting her to the hospital.
To tell the truth, Dad, you do this shit. Hey, Kershaw, I'm being dead serious.
You have anything illegal on you?
No, sir. Hey, Kershaw, I'm telling you the God truth, bro. Listen to me. I didn't do it. You remember the last time we met? And I was out of control? Kershaw, I didn't do this, bro.
Okay.
I'm telling you the God truth, bro. Ain't none of them. Okay. Ain't none of them.
Right.
Listen.
Can you transport him while I take care of all
hold on, wait a minute. Because she's gonna tell you, she gonna have to tell you, listen, them people that got in her ear, bro. I'm telling you the truth. Before you take me in, she don't understand how serious.
I understand, but we can do all of that, talk to her. Okay.
Hey, Mary, come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, Kershaw, before you take me, can I get some water? Please, bro.
Hold on.
Please, bro. Hey, Mary, you gonna have to help me, bro. Them people that got in your head bad. Baby, please. Hey, hold on. Hey, listen.
So you need, I'll let the window down for
yes,
you,
sir.
okay?
Yes, sir. Hey.
Yeah, he's trying to get her to... He's just trying to talk to her.
Right, okay. Trying to talk her down.
Yeah. I need her to go to the hospital.
Okay.
Are you willing to drive her down there? I'll follow you. Or I can take her.
Take her.
Okay.
You take her.
Okay.
Because I'm not her mom. I really don't. I don't really know them like that. But I took affection to her.
Right.
You know, because of him, and I just got a real close. I've only known them for maybe like a few weeks. Okay. But I have a really tight bond with her.
Right.
You know, and she does confide in me. And She trusts,
Okay.
you know, and I don't know what else to do from here.
Right.
Because I have my own daughter, my own grandkids.
Yeah, I mean, do you know, does she have any other family?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
Mimi. Listen, calm down. You're gonna go into the hospital.
Okay.
But you're not going anywhere.
You're not in trouble or anything like that, all right?
I just need to get you checked out.
I need to make sure that you're not seriously hurt, and then we'll go to the station.
Come back home.
What?
Am I gonna be able to come back home?
Well, we're gonna have to find someone for you to stay with. Is what's gonna come.
No,
Okay.
you gotta stay back here. You gotta come back here.
You come back here. You come back here. I will stay here.
Okay.
Mimi, you are her family. You are her family. I need you to come to this house so that she does not have to leave her home.
Coming up, one of the officers spoke with the father again, but this time he had a different story about his daughter's injuries.
Now, I'm not violent.
Okay.
We tussle. As far as those marks, listen, somebody's in my fucking daughter's ear. Listen, ask her. Ask her. She has been sneaking. Well, I ain't gonna say she's been sneaking, but one night, listen, sir, one night, it was about, oh my God, what happened? Something happened and I was in that boo crying. I had a mental breakdown.
Okay.
And she was nowhere to be found. Listen, she was with my homeboy, so-called Flame. They was gone about 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
You understand me? I couldn't find my baby nowhere.
All right.
I was fucked up, bro. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's going on, but somebody is doing something to her, and she's putting it on me. Now, I don't know if somebody's putting it up to her, but I need you to go. Like,
all right. Well, I'm gonna talk to her.
God, listen, bro.
So as we figure things out.
God.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go to jail, bro.
Huh? He told you that from the beginning.
I'm going to jail, bro. Chriso,
hey.
I didn't do nothing wrong, bro. I swear to God, bro. It's not fair, bro.
Mr. Crawford.
Chriso.
Mr. Crawford.
I ain't do nothing wrong, bro. Chriso, I ain't do nothing wrong, bro. I ain't do nothing wrong, bro.
Mr. Crawford.
I ain't do nothing wrong, bro.
Listen to me.
I ain't do nothing wrong.
Mr. Crawford.
I ain't do nothing wrong, Chriso.
Mr. Crawford.
Chriso, it's not me.
You're gonna need to calm down, okay?
Chriso, it's not me, bro. So before you
don't want to get in any more trouble.
Chriso, it's not me, bro.
I'm trying to tell you to stop. All right.
This killer, and he has to even go. But at the same time, she's scared of him. So how do you?
It's gonna work out, hon. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Just relax.
It was truly heartbreaking to see the girl visibly shaking as she suffered an anxiety attack. Coming up, the officers tried to gather more details from her.
We'll do it. Take a few breaths and try to talk to me, okay? Just this is all gonna work out.
Calm down, baby. Calm down.
So what he told us is that you guys were back over behind the marathon, and you try.
Calm down.
You gotta breathe. Long as we're breathing, we're all right. All right. Okay. He said that you guys were arguing, and you tried to get out of the car, and he pulled you back in.
Right.
Did that happen? What's it? By your braids? Okay.
He has nothing in the back. He snatched them out.
Okay. And then he said that you guys drove over to by the Culvers up on University.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is that where? What happened there? Nothing?
Calm down. We have to be able to hear you clearly, baby. That's when he spit in my face. He told me that. Oh my God.
So it was at the Culvers where he spit on where everything happened. That's where he started to. Okay.
Take her down to the hospital. I'll give her some time to calm down. Go down there and get it verified. At that point, we can just take him into custody. We can take him over to the jail and have him sit there with our preliminary until we can figure out what's going on.
Okay.
If we don't have any, if there's no issue with that, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's just do that.
Okay.
So are you good with that?
Yeah, I'll give Maria a call, let her know.
That's what we're going to do, and then
see if we can get her to calm down.
And that way we can get it locked down. Right now, so we can just here's
Okay, he just put that in the back. I'm gonna just need to put the seatbelt on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Because if it started and we started the battery, the main energy, you see what I'm saying? So it's still ours.
Right. Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what it is.
All right. Gotcha.
But I'll talk to her.
Yes.
Help me!
Hey, turn around, please.
Help me!
Put your knees forward.
The officers internally agreed that the best course of action would be to take the girl to the hospital and the father to jail.
Help me! Help me! Help me! I'm not okay, bro.
All right.
I'm not okay, bro. Sir Crenshaw, listen,
On
bro.
the other side and hand me the.
It wasn't me! It wasn't me!
You're making your daughter freak out, man.
It wasn't me, bro. Y'all still gonna take me.
Calm down.
How you doing, sir? No! Mary, help me! Mary, I'm going to jail! I'm going to jail, Mary!
Yeah, let's get her out of here.
Why are you doing that to her? You know what you did, man.
Don't cause a scene like that, man.
It wasn't me, bro. Hey, Super!
Hey, stop.
Crenshaw, it wasn't me, bro. Crenshaw, it wasn't me.
Silence, man. Silence. Silence. You're upsetting your daughter. Stop. You're upsetting your daughter. You're upsetting her, man. Stop. Stop.
It
I just told you you're freaking your daughter out. I just told you that.
I know.
I just told you
It
that.
wasn't me.
If you care about it, then you wouldn't do all of that. No.
Man, Tango!
You know, you already knew what was going on. Calm down. You got to calm down, baby. You got to calm down. It's okay. You got to calm down. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. Right now, all we have is that they were behind the marathon and he grabbed her by her hair and pulled her back in. So
So we'll see.
I'm going to take her to the hospital.
Will you stay inside with her?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, okay, so at this point, it looks like the only thing that happened behind the marathon was she tried to get out of the truck and he grabbed her by her hair and pulled her back in. It was hard enough to pull her braids out. Then they went from there up to the Culvers on University. And that's where he choked her.
I'm scared, Crenshaw. You don't know these niggas like I know these niggas, Crenshaw. What's my charge?
When I get down there, I'm gonna call him and see exactly what it is.
Crenshaw.
I'm listening.
I ain't do nothing wrong, bro. So, just by her word alone. And I'm telling you, it's not me as her father, bro. Huh?
So let me tell you.
Do that, bro.
So listen, just on her word alone that's what's got you arrested. And it's not like she's just saying that she doesn't have any marks and stuff like that. So listen to me. So with that being said, you're gonna go to jail. Doesn't mean you're gonna be convicted of it, because you have to go to court.
Crenshaw.
The man was charged with neglect without bodily harm,